Hello everyone, welcome back to Jake's Scary Unusual. In today's story, we're going to be going over an old mill that's in a town near me. You guys are going to stick around till the end to see what happens. And if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and definitely subscribe. And don't forget to share with your friends on social media. And stay tuned to the end. Enjoy the video. To get into this old mill me and my family went into, we had to go through a cemetery. And at the back of the cemetery, there's an old, rusted, grown in fence. So as you climb over this rusted old fence, you go in and you see this big, towering brick building. Looks like the 1800s. They just stopped caring about it. They just let it all grow in. The business probably went under. It definitely seemed clear that something like that happened. In to the building, there's this big cylinder-shaped windows and these doorways that are huge. It's like these huge doors were on it. And it looks like there was a tunnel underneath, but it was all like graveled in. Like it like all like got rushed in. And actually underneath this building, you can see there was water going throughout it. It was very unique. It was like an underground tunnel system underneath this building. It was very cool and definitely different to see. Something I haven't personally seen before in a building. The closest things to that I actually ever saw was in Philly going through the Waterworks building. To be honest, maybe it was the old Waterworks building in Philly. It was just like that, is what I meant to say. So you see this towering building, and then on the top, it's just all grown in. There's trees growing on it and stuff like that. It was really cool, actually. It was something, different that wasn't in our local area. We have a lot of old buildings around here and stuff, old factories and stuff like that, but nothing like this before. I had never seen anything like this before. This was definitely cool in its own right. As you're going through the building, you're seeing the big archways and stuff like that, and you're going through, and the floors collapse, right? The floors collapse. It like opens up like this, and there's water out the back, like a little pond connected to this building. You can just tell this area hasn't been actually renovated or torn down to put a new building there in over 100 years. Because everything's grown in. You can't even see this place actually from any part of the road near the cemetery. It's its own secluded area. It kind of makes you wonder, what may have happened here. Was there an explosion? The company go bankrupt and the city can't afford to actually tear the building down. But it's so fascinating. It's just so cool to see something like that, ruins like that in a city that is thriving, And it's just this little secluded area in this cemetery. It's just so cool. It's actually quite a big area, too, in this cemetery. You can definitely miss it, though, if you're not looking for it. It's so grown in with the trees and everything. You just can't tell it's even there. You have to kind of look for it. And the best thing is, you can kind of see it through the trees with some red brick on this building. The thing looks like it's going to collapse any minute, too. So you definitely don't want to go in there. We just luckily went in there, and it wasn't too bad. But you can tell, like, it's just so decrepit and eroded. The building just looks like it's decayed beyond repair. And it's so old that no one, I don't even think, knows really about it at this point. There's some graffiti on the walls, but everything looks just so gone, right? And it's actually kind of daunting, going in some sectors of that building because it's so collapsed and decayed. You're like, geez, am I going to fall through the floor, or is the building going to collapse while I'm in there? Because it's so decayed. But you can see like all the old red bricks on the sides of the wall. And as you're going through the back, you can see the pond, and off to your right, you can see the other part of the fence. But from that part of the cemetery, as you're looking in, you can't see the building because of the area you're in. But you can only see part of the pond, especially in the summertime. Now, in the fall, the winter, you can probably see that building pretty well. But I just thought this was a unique little short story to tell you of my experience in that building. Just the different feelings and the senses I was getting inside this. And there was also a lot of wind gusts in that building. It was like a big wind tunnel. And there was these big open rooms, with all this red brick on the wall. It was just definitely cool in its own right. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little short story episode, and stay tuned for the next one because I upload every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I do sometimes a special on Saturdays. I hope you guys, again, enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next episode next week. And remember, I upload shorts every single day and an own short series on Saturday and Sunday. Guys, have a great night and a great day, and stay safe.